Let's start by introducing you to Reliance Home Comfort, a company that's not only committed to delivering exceptional service to our customers, but also deeply committed to the health, safety, and well-being of every team member, whether you're here for a day, a season, or long-term. At Reliance, safety isn't just a policy, it's a culture. It's something we live every day, and it's built on shared responsibility. That means every one of us plays a role in keeping our workplace safe. Whether you're in the field, in the office, or supporting operations, your actions matter. This session is designed to give you the tools, knowledge, and confidence to work safely. We'll cover everything from our health and safety policies, your rights and responsibilities, to hazard reporting, WEMAS, safe driving, and more. You'll also learn about the resources available to support you and how to get help if something doesn't feel right. This orientation is your first step in becoming part of a safety-first culture. Let's get started. At Reliance, safety is a shared responsibility. It's not just the job of the health and safety team or management. Everyone, at every level, plays a role in keeping our workplace safe. Team members are expected to actively identify hazards, report them promptly, and take steps to control or eliminate them. This proactive approach helps prevent incidents before they happen. Completing safety training is mandatory, and it's not just a checkbox, it's about applying what you learn every day through safe work practices. Management also has a key role. They conduct regular audits and investigate any incidents that occur. The goal isn't to assign blame, but to understand the root cause and implement corrective actions to prevent recurrence. Every worker in the province is protected under the Occupational Health and Safety Act, and that includes temporary workers, contractors, and students. There are 3 fundamental rights that every worker should know and exercise. The right to know. You have the right to be informed about any hazards in your workplace. This includes chemical, physical, biological, and ergonomic hazards. You should receive training and information to help you recognize and protect yourself from these risks. The right to participate. You have the right to be involved in health and safety activities. This could mean joining a safety committee, reporting hazards, or contributing to safety discussions. Your voice matters. The right to refuse unsafe work. If you believe the work you're being asked to do is unsafe, you have the right to refuse it, without fear of punishment or reprisal. There's a clear process in place to handle these situations, and your safety always comes first. If you're a temporary member of Reliance's team, you are fully protected under the same laws as permanent team members. You have the right to a safe workplace, and you should never hesitate to speak up about safety concerns. Whether it's asking a question, reporting a hazard, or refusing unsafe work, your safety is a priority, and you are supported in taking action to protect it. Safety is a team effort, and everyone has a role to play. Let's break down the responsibilities by group so it's clear what's expected of each of us. As a team member, your responsibilities are straightforward but critical. Follow safety procedures at all times. These are in place to protect you and those around you. Report hazards as soon as you see them, don't assume someone else will. Use personal protective equipment, PPE, properly and consistently. If you're unsure about what's required, ask your manager or supervisor. Supervisors and managers have a leadership role in safety. Their responsibilities include providing training to ensure team members understand how to work safely. Monitoring safety on the job. This means observing work practices and correcting unsafe behavior. Supporting return-to-work efforts when someone is recovering from an injury or illness, including offering modified duties when needed. The health and safety team supports the entire organization by tracking incidents and near misses to identify trends and prevent future issues. Delivering training and resources to help everyone stay informed and prepared. And reviewing hazards and recommending controls to reduce risk across the workplace. At Reliance Home Comfort, our health and safety team plays a central role in supporting a safe work environment across all branches and departments. Their work goes beyond policies, they're actively involved in the field, working alongside teams to promote a strong safety culture. The health and safety team provides direct support to branches, helping resolve safety concerns, answer questions, and ensure compliance with safety standards. Each branch also has health and safety champions. These are team members who help reinforce safety practices on the ground. They act as a bridge between the branch and the health and safety team, helping to keep safety top of mind every day. The team also supports the Collision Review Committee, CRC, who ensures team members involved in motor vehicle accidents get a fair and impartial review of the incident. The team also conducts branch and field audits. These audits help identify risks, verify compliance, and ensure that safety procedures are being followed. The goal isn't to catch people doing something wrong, it's to identify opportunities for improvement and prevent incidents before they happen. The health and safety team leads the development and rollout of policies and safety programs. These initiatives are designed to keep our practices current, effective, and aligned with legislation. They also organize health and safety days. These are opportunities to engage teams, share knowledge, and celebrate our commitment to safety. Bottom line, know who your health and safety contacts are, and don't hesitate to reach out. They're here to support you. Reliance offers a wide range of health and safety resources to help you work safely and confidently. All safety-related materials are available through the Health and Safety Portal, including policies and procedures, safety tools and ergonomic guides, safety data sheet access, the TechOps Manual, TOM, for operations, and a dashboard to track safety compliance and performance. These resources are designed to support your day-to-day work. We encourage everyone to explore the portal, know where to find key documents, and reach out to the HNS team if you need help. Creating a safe and respectful workplace is a top priority at Reliance Home Comfort. That's why we have a zero-tolerance policy when it comes to harassment and violence. Let's start with definitions. Harassment includes any unwelcome comment or conduct that demeans, humiliates, or threatens someone. Violence refers to any act where a person is abused, threatened, intimidated, or assaulted in the workplace. These behaviors are not tolerated under any circumstances, whether they come from a coworker, supervisor, customer, or contractor. If you experience or witness harassment or violence, it's important to report it immediately. You can speak to your manager or supervisor, human resources, or use any reporting channels provided by the company. Each branch or location has an assigned human resources business partner, this your key contact. Reach out to your onboarding talent acquisition team member to find out the name of your human resources business partner representative. We have support systems in place to ensure your concerns are taken seriously and addressed confidentially. Investigations are conducted fairly, and corrective actions are taken when necessary. Remember, reporting is not just your right, it's a key part of maintaining a respectful workplace for everyone. If you're a temporary team member, contractor, or student, you have the same right to a safe and respectful workplace as any full-time team member. If something doesn't feel right, if you're being mistreated or see someone else being mistreated, report it right away to your supervisor or human resources. You are not alone, and your voice matters. We're all responsible for creating a workplace where everyone feels safe, respected, and valued. At Reliance, we're committed to supporting team members who are recovering from a work-related or non-work-related injury or illness. One of the key ways we do this is by offering modified work. That means adjusting tasks, hours, or duties to match your current abilities while you recover. A successful return to work depends on cooperation between you, your manager, human resources, and your healthcare provider. Everyone has a role to play in making sure the process is smooth and safe. This includes clear communication, proper documentation, and most importantly, adhering to any medical restrictions. We want to make sure you're not doing anything that could delay your recovery or cause further harm. If you're a temporary team member and you get injured, you still have the right to accommodation and support. Just like any other team member. It's important that you communicate openly with your manager and follow the proper procedures for returning to work. We're here to help you recover safely and get back to work in a way that protects your health and well-being. Don't hesitate to ask questions or speak up if something doesn't feel right. Let's talk about a critical safety topic: new team member awareness. Research and workplace injury data consistently show that new team members are significantly more likely to be injured within their first 6 months on the job than at any other time. Why is that? There are a few key reasons. Lack of experience. New team members may not fully understand the tasks, equipment, or safety procedures. Unclear expectations. They might not know what's expected of them, or how to speak up if something seems unsafe. Unfamiliar hazards. Every workplace has unique risks, and new team members may not recognize them right away. That's why it's so important to encourage questions, provide clear instructions, and foster a culture where reporting hazards is welcomed and expected. Also, when we say new team members, we're not just talking about someone new to the company. It includes anyone new to a role or job within the last 6 months, even if they've been with the organization for years. So, whether you're onboarding someone brand new or moving a seasoned team members into a new role, awareness and support during those first 6 months are key to preventing injuries. Even if driving isn't your main job, when you drive for work, you're expected to follow the same safety standards as full-time drivers. This applies to all team members, including contractors, temporary team members, and students. The goal is to protect yourself, your passengers, and the public. Key safety expectations. Valid driver's license. You must have a valid provincial license to drive for work. Report any changes to your license status, such as a suspension, demerit points, to your manager immediately. Daily vehicle circle check. Do a 360 degrees walk around before driving a company vehicle. Check for damage, leaks, or anything unusual. Vehicle usage guidelines. Company vehicles are for work use only. No personal errands or drive-throughs. Ask your manager if unsure. No idling policy. Turn off the engine when parked unless absolutely necessary, for example, on extreme weather. Helps reduce emissions and fuel waste. Electronic device use. No phone or device use while driving. Even hands-free. Only exceptions, emergency calls or GPS in a mounted cradle. Set your phone to Do Not Disturb before driving. Defensive driving practices. Follow traffic laws, maintain safe distances, and adjust for weather. Avoid distractions like eating or using electronics. Pull over if you feel unsure or unsafe. Reporting incidents. In case of a collision or near miss, move to safety, call emergency services if needed, and notify your manager. Telematics/GPS policy. Company vehicles may have GPS or telematics to monitor driving behavior. These systems support safety and compliance. Use them responsibly. Let's talk about WHEMIS 2015. The Workplace Hazardous Materials Information System. It's Canada's national standard for ensuring the safe use, handling, and storage of hazardous products in the workplace. Whether you work in operations or administration, WHEMIS training is mandatory. It helps you understand. Classification. How hazardous materials are categorized, for example flammable, corrosive, toxic. Labels. What to look for on containers to quickly identify hazards. Safety data sheets, SDS. Detailed documents that explain how to safely use, store, and dispose of a product. Education and training. Your responsibility to know how to protect yourself and others. We also have online SDS access from any device. Just scan the QR code on the screen. This QR code is also available on your nearest safety board. WHEMIS SDS eBinder. If you're ever unsure about a chemical or product, check the SDS or ask your manager. WHEMIS is about awareness and prevention. And it starts with being informed. Let's shift focus to personal and physical security. Something that applies to all of us, no matter our role. Here are a few key practices to keep in mind. Always wear your Reliance ID card on your person while on site. It helps identify you quickly and ensures only authorized individuals are in our workspaces. Keep your phone on you and accessible at all times. In case of an emergency or if you need to report something quickly, you should be able to reach it without delay. Report any suspicious activity immediately. If something doesn't feel right, trust your instincts and let your manager or security know. If you encounter escalating behavior, the most important thing is to stay calm. Your response can help de-escalate the situation and keep everyone safe. Security is everyone's responsibility. And small actions like these go a long way in protecting our people and our workplace. Even in office and administrative roles, manual material handling can pose risks. Whether it's lifting a box of files, moving office supplies, or setting up equipment. Here are some key reminders to keep you safe. Use equipment whenever possible. Don't strain yourself. Use carts, dollies, or ask facilities for help when moving heavier items. Know your limits. If something feels too heavy or awkward, don't push through it. It's okay to say, "I need help with this." Ask for assistance. Whether it's a teammate or facilities, getting help is always better than risking an injury. Use proper lifting techniques. Bend your knees, keep your back straight, and hold the item close to your body. Avoid twisting while lifting or carrying. Ergonomic resources are available on the SharePoint Health and Safety portal for both operations and non-operations team members. These include tips for safe lifting, workstation setup, and posture support. Even small tasks can lead to strain if done incorrectly or repetitively. So take a moment to assess the task and protect your body. Let's talk about PPE. Personal protective equipment. And why it's non-negotiable in our work environments. Although this may not be applicable to you. PPE is mandatory in all Reliance warehouse and worksite areas. That includes not just operations team members, but also visitors like HCAs or anyone entering a space where work is being performed. Here's what's required. CSA-approved green patch safety boots or shoes. These protect your feet from impact and punctures. CSA high-impact safety eyewear. Essential for eye protection, especially in areas with flying debris or particles. Cut-resistant gloves and protective sleeves. For handling sharp materials. Leather TIG gloves. Used for hot work like welding. Hearing protection. Such as earmuffs, especially in high-noise areas. Bump cap inserts. For areas with low head clearance. Some PPE is task-specific, and we also offer prescription safety eyewear, if needed. Fit testing for certain types of PPE to ensure proper protection. If you're visiting a site, even if you're not performing the work, you still need to wear the appropriate PPE, toe caps or safety shoes if you have them, gloves, safety glasses, and so on. Bottom line, PPE is your first line of defense. Wearing it properly and consistently helps prevent injuries and keeps everyone safe. Let's talk about hazard reporting. One of the most important tools we have to prevent injuries and illnesses in the workplace. A hazard is anything that has the potential to cause harm. Whether it's a slippery floor, a frayed electrical cord, or even poor lighting. Some hazards are obvious, others may have a latency period, meaning the harm might not show up right away. Like exposure to chemicals or repetitive strain. So, what should you do if you spot a hazard? Resolve it yourself. If it's safe and simple to do so, like cleaning up a spill or moving an obstruction. If you can't fix it, report it to your manager immediately. Your manager is responsible for investigating the hazard and taking the appropriate corrective action. Prompt reporting and action help us prevent incidents before they happen. So always ask yourself, what hazards might I face in my role? And remember, if you see something, say something. Let's take a moment to understand the different types of incidents we may encounter in the workplace. Knowing how to identify and report each type is key to maintaining a safe environment for everyone. Accident. This is when an injury or damage has actually occurred. It's important to act quickly. Remove any hazards, provide first aid, and ensure the incident is reported within 24 hours. Near miss. This is an event that could have caused injury or damage but didn't. These are just as important to report because they help us prevent future accidents. If you see something that almost went wrong, speak up. First aid. These are minor injuries that can be treated on-site or with basic care. Examples include small cuts, minor burns, or sprains. The key point is that the person can return to normal duties immediately after treatment. Medical aid. This involves external medical care beyond first aid. Like going to a clinic or hospital, receiving stitches, or getting prescription medication. These cases require more documentation and follow-up. Lost time injury. This is when someone is unable to return to work due to their injury. Lost time starts the first day of missed scheduled work after the incident. Even if the person worked for a few days and then called in sick due to the same injury, it will still count as a lost time injury. PMVA. Preventable motor vehicle accident. This refers to any vehicle-related incident that could have been avoided. Whether it involves a fleet vehicle or a personal vehicle used for company business, it must be reported immediately. Remember, managers need to report all incidents to the Health and Safety Department immediately and that all incidents must be entered into CORIDI, our incident management system, within 24 hours, and investigations must be completed within 3 days. Reporting helps us learn, improve, and protect each other. Let's talk about why it's so important to report all incidents, even the minor ones. Whether it's an accident, a near miss, or property damage, reporting helps us prevent more serious outcomes down the line. Every report gives us a chance to learn and improve our safety practices. So, what do you need to do? Fill out the appropriate report. Whether it's a near miss, injury, or motor vehicle accident, MVA. Take part in the investigation process. Your input helps us understand what happened and how to prevent it in the future. And if you're injured and can't return to your regular duties right away, actively participate in the modified work or return to work program. This helps you recover safely while staying engaged at work. Remember, reporting isn't about blame. It's about building a safer workplace for everyone. At Reliance, we take first aid seriously and fully comply with all legal requirements to protect the health and safety of our team members. It's important that everyone knows a few key things. Where the first aid kits are located. This includes your workspace and any commercial vehicles. These kits are inspected quarterly to ensure they're stocked and ready. Who the certified first aid attendants are, these are trained individuals who can respond in case of an emergency. To make this information easily accessible, we post a list of current certified first aid attendants along with copies of their certificates on the local Joint Health and Safety Committee bulletin boards. In an emergency, knowing where the kits are and who certified first aid attendants are can make a big difference in how quickly and effectively we respond. So please take a moment to locate your nearest first aid kit and check the JHSC board to familiarize yourself with the certified first aid attendants at your location. Every Reliance location has a structure in place to support workplace safety through either a Joint Health and Safety Committee, JHSC, or a health and safety representative, depending on the number of team members. If there are more than 20 team members, a JHSC is required. If there are fewer than 20, a health and safety representative is appointed. These groups meet monthly to discuss safety concerns, conduct regular inspections, and recommend improvements. The JHSC includes both team member and management representatives to ensure balanced input. It's important for everyone to know who your local health and safety reps are. Know where the JHSC bulletin board is located. The bulletin board is your go-to spot for updates, inspection reports, and contact information for your reps. Staying informed and engaged helps us all contribute to a safer workplace. Health and safety isn't just about policies. It's about active participation. Everyone plays a role in keeping our workplace safe, and that includes staying engaged in regular health and safety activities. Here's what that looks like. Monthly team meetings. These are your opportunity to raise concerns, share observations, and discuss health and safety topics relevant to your team. Your voice matters here. Safety talks. These are reviewed monthly and focus on specific safety topics, like seasonal hazards, equipment use, or incident trends. They're short but important reminders to keep safety top of mind. Fire safety. Every year, we review our local fire safety plan and conduct a fire drill to test it. In addition, fire extinguishers, including those in trucks, are inspected monthly to ensure they're ready if needed. Health and safety training. Training like SHARP is provided during orientation and refreshed at regular intervals. This ensures everyone stays current with best practices and regulatory requirements. So, remember, these aren't just checkboxes. Your active participation in meetings, drills, talks, and training helps build a culture of safety and keeps everyone protected. As we wrap up this orientation, we want to thank you for your attention and engagement. At Reliance Home Comfort, safety is more than a checklist. It's a mindset and a shared responsibility. Whether you're here temporarily or long-term, your role in maintaining a safe and respectful workplace is essential. We've covered a lot today. From your rights and responsibilities, to hazard reporting, WEMIS, safe driving, and the importance of speaking up. Remember, you're never alone in this. You have the support of your manager, the health and safety team, and your fellow team members. If you ever feel unsure, have a question, or notice something that doesn't seem right, say something. Your voice matters, and your actions can prevent incidents before they happen. Let's continue to look out for one another and build a culture where safety is second nature. Thank you again, and welcome to Reliance.